Well, Fambulem, this brings me to the third and final part of this address. We na the efforts where a group of people make for go access and interfere with community bank accounts. The Monday after the election on Saturday, in other words, the 12th, I understand, say a group of people, like 3 of them, actually go to the bank, na Royal Bank, for go access and possibly interfere with your bank accounts. So immediately, I say, I check. I say, obviously, the previous day, when I Sunday, I say, I know say I didn't control, I check everything, all right. I say, I do immediately at that moment. I check, everything been fine. But yet still, out of abundance of caution, I say, I talk with the bank again. So I call the bank again and tell them the same thing. So the concern here is a group of people, like 2 or 3 of them, a Canada bank, they want for car access. The banking advisor say that will be very difficult, especially if they're not to partners, not to sign in authority, they not get the right documents. I say, okay. Nonetheless, as community president, I dey ask una say, una put up a system there such that anybody who access the account could basically una go reach out to me for confirm. So give that instruction there, and I go further say, una book an appointment so that I can consider sooner and let we talk, which they did. Next moment, I reach out to the financial secretary, Mr. Frederick Williams. I call Mr. Frederick Williams. I say, Mr. Williams, now this I don't understand, say people in the access the account. Mr. Williams tell me, say yes, now that make I send you text message yesterday, say call me. I say, yes, I did call you. I say, yes, he may not sleep. Now Mr. Williams say to me, he say, well, Mr. Ivan Jackson, the former vice president, he say rally around 2 people them. That's now Mr. Fodi Conteh and Madam Matakaba. He say rally around them, let them make paper and for go talk to them for let sign paper. He say so then go there and Fodi Conteh go big in the Frederick Williams. Say let him sign a paper. He say he refuse. He say but in WEF, now him convince him say for sign. He say so he go ahead and sign. Now I say you waiting? He say sign. You waiting? He say ask and treated. He say he sign the document. Now I say all right. I say send me a copy of it you sign. Now I say get a copy. Now I say okay, tell me what you sign. He say know the content. Straight away, I know say it was not being truthful way they communicated to me. Because as a matured man at that finance level, there is no way you no go know which you sign and go sign. I say, all right. I say, this is a disappointment. I say, this is a big time disappointment. I say, we're going to do 2 things. Number 1, as financial secretary, we will summon a meeting with me, when a president, and the rest of the finance team. In other words, the financial secretary, the treasurer, and auditor, summon a meeting so that we address them and you tell them exactly which you don't do so. I say, because to me, this is not clear fraud. Number 2, I say, we book an appointment with the bank so that you the lead that discussion, they tell them, say, when I don't make fraudulent documents we sign, we send to them. I say, book an appointment with the bank for me. So I say, you go book an appointment. I say, you didn't work now? He say, yes. I say, when we go talk, me, you, and the rest of your finance team. Now I say, in next break, now 7 o'clock. Say, all right, 7 o'clock, call me and the rest of your finance team. 7 o'clock, that same Monday day, call. So 7:19, I decide, say, all right, let me call her. I did. I say, you may get for call me at 7. for we address this problem. And I say, no, I mean, you do some paperwork now that make. And I say, right, let's call the rest of the finance team. We call, we not mean get the treasurer, but we get the auditor. So I tell him, Mr. Williams, explain to me. Mr. Williams explained the same thing. Say, Mr. Fodi Conteh go meet him bigger because Mr. Jackson don't rally around them, say like and Mrs. Matakaba, and then go sign the paper within taking a bank. What Mr. Williams they explained to me in the afternoon, he say we then go to the bank the bank tell Mr. Jackson them, one of the former vice president, say they need for go bring all the signatory. But when they explain outside the auditor they now, it changed like for say, okay, they went through, they presented the paper and there was no request for bringing the rest of the signatory. So I knew there were discrepancies. So I tell and say, all the explanation, okay, except for that point there, one time they see then say, let them bring all signatory. At another time, people like feel say, you see, they were all good. I say, so something on the right, yonder, we get for like discuss. I say, I may also ask you for let you book an appointment at the bank. Did you? He said, no, you know me book. I say, okay, we get for like book. Now I say, well, Ingo book on tomorrow, Tuesday, because it's day off Tuesday and it's day off Wednesday. And I say, we have to go to that bank and then you're going to explain. Now I say, yes, in off Tuesday. I say, I must go with the good day. He say, Ingo book appointment, go make a know. Tuesday morning, I wait, I know you get anything. So I call him. I not get a pick up. I ask other executive members them for call him. He no pick up. Would they call till going to like 4 o'clock? Now I say, okay, let's go on WhatsApp. I send a message. I send a message, he no reply. I notice say even they online on the WhatsApp. Now I say this man they online. But you know the answer. That means say deliberately they avoid me communication. Luckily, after some time, now he send a message. Say, okay, in dinner work, but he will call me after. So after 10, now he call me. He say, in the work. And I say, but you may not say, you know, the work Tuesday and Wednesday, and you may get for book appointment or go to the bank. And he say, well, somebody, women for work, call off, now that make the scam for the inca work. Now I say, well, when are we doing this? We'll get on tomorrow. I say, in the work back tomorrow. I say, but you may not let me say, you know, the work Tuesday, you know, the work Wednesday. And I say, well, the same person will call off. Now I'm for work Wednesday, so you go work for her. I say, we have to go to the bank. Let you go clarify to them, say, that fraudulent paper you make. He say, well, where they work the time. Now I say, when is your break? You have to like make some time. And I say, well, Ingo go talk to the supervisor, I go make a know. I say, do you want me to go to the bank and wait for you in the morning? He say, well, you go talk to the supervisor, they go tell me the time. Wednesday morning, he never called. The whole day, at the column, he know the pick. Again, I send other executive members, them call him, he no pick. And from that day, today, he never pick me call, he never return me call. Meanwhile, until I may not book an appointment, so I go to the bank and check everything, including ask them for documentation if anybody go. They not be able for like, you know, notice it, but with interrogation and push, persistency and no say people and come, the banker be able for like find a document wouldn't care go at the branch na Northgate can go there and drop that documents there. Wouldn't they ask say then they in transition and then forget the bank accounts for basically the stops to transaction, not for the DT for the Conteh, give them instruction for the Conteh say that president elect. So now 3 documents. The first one, now that letter day where they say for stop all transaction, not enough for the happy day because they didn't transition until then give them instruction. The second document, now a letter we come from the electoral commissioner, say at the close of election, Mr. Fodi Conteh, now the person with the community say they want to be the next leader, but swearing in would take place when the current executive make the logistics available. That's not the second letter. The third one, Now waiting they show saying a results of the election of August 10, where they show which each of the candidates then get and the void votes and the total. So now then 3 documents they need them again at the bank, we then go drop it. So now that's not the intention. Then go for go access and for go interfere with the accounts. But humbly I want on attention. Say then people there come Salon Association money, Salon Association accounts, where they don't know who say money come out, they don't know waiting the grants they for. They don't know whose line item and how much money they go. They were not there when I apply for grants, where I bring inception of the ideas for grants. They don't know side the idea they when I come on Saturday say we run election. Monday, the first thing wanna do, a letter wanna sign and keg on a bank for go fed money. Money, that's what them people are interested in. Just money. For go look out for money. Money would they not work. Money would they not know who say come out. Me, we write grants them put money. We get for the report for them. They not even ask me. They want for go put on per money. And now this I may not say before say, all these people are talking about is money, money, money. I don't know whether now their own concepts than the of community development money. This is money that you did not work for. You don't know waiting it for. Why you want to go interfere for community money? So now the situation now one day, they want for like go and go put their hand into community money. And then get all sorts of things them wouldn't really talk out there in terms of money. So I want for Mekuna no say the attempts where they make no get outside them intend, they're not able for like access the fund, they not get any control over the fund. Again, I want for draw attention, some of them misleading information with some of the community members then put. Just during the campaign time, among the many false allegations they wouldn't bring, now 2 I want to point out. One come from Mabinti Mara. We say na Uncle Kemo, and they show me how to get grants to say for pull grants. A similar allegation come from one way I think Teresa Goba. I think he named WhatsApp Nyanda. We say that Mr. Kemo, now they show me all waiting as succeed panso. I can be with Mr. Kemo city 2 o'clock in the morning. First question, I don't know how Nyanda and no say they deal with Mr. Kemo till 2 o'clock in the morning. Mr. Kemo na married man. How you didn't know say they till 2 o'clock in the morning? But nevertheless, both within Mabinti Mara claim and Nyanda claim say Mr. Kemo they show me how to get grants. I want to emphasize to una say me Mr. Kemo Mazari no ever collaborate by grants. You no ever know who side they pull me grants. Mr. Kemo no know how they put me concepts them. You know, one day they direct me or help me or connect me with the grant business. So I calling him Mr. Kemo with incident they come. I ask and say, now you they misinform them. People they say, now you they direct me by grant. Mr. Kemo say no, you know ever talk with them. I ask and say, go back now the forum of Fenway for let you go clarify. Today, I not believe say Mr. Kemo don't do that. So now so they misinform people then. Grants we me don't work for. Grant we me the sports. Grant we me the rights. Everybody want for take a claim saying at them. Mr. Kemo me non as president. He not able for like pull through and then grants there. How you go can support me now for like pull through better than him? You cannot be more Catholic than the Pope. If Mr. Kemo not be able for do one for himself, not to me they can do one for. So let's get that very clearly. Also, now the same kind of propaganda and rumor, then be always the person saying that for the content and the right grants. No, for the content not ever the right grants for me. As a president who not selfish, we are take over, I say I form a committee. We are I say I bring the secretary and the assistant secretary, help them so that we'll build a team. So if Dr. Conteh not did tomorrow, at least the community gets a capacity for right guard. So I try and want to tell one notice say, Mr. Fodi Conteh only allied and they go and tell lies saying Fodi Conteh the right grant. Now say this is the end of it. we can say the secretary at the time draw Mr. Fode Conteh attention, say, Dr. Conteh no only reap and this guy to get it more. Now supporting the support we so that we came for work as a team so that we become empowered. It make it clear to her. So for the go misinform people and say that Mr. Fode Conteh in the right grant for we, that was appalling. And even after Mr. Fode Conteh, I don't write so many other grants and be successful, several other grants they can. So if na Mr. Fode Conteh will be the right grant, how come we continue to forget a grant with bigger amount and many more come through? So we get to be very careful with the past misleading information. So family, I tell you thank you for the patience for listening to me 3 segments. The first one, as you notice, would all address the elections for 2024 and the final decision. The second one, we don't talk about the bizarre act with former vice president because hijack with community WhatsApp forum and make Alexei a kangaroo barak. And the third one, we get a situation in which you get people who come, they believe say them for going to bank, go hijack or access the couple. Clear display of a Yampi and Santibukiat attitude. Tell God thank you in our work. I tell God thank you for the opportunity we give me for serve, and tell una all thank you a community member who una give me this privilege and the confidence una puts by me for serve una during these 2 terms. I hope say the level we don't reach, we will continue for build on them. Not only maintain what we don't reach, but we will grow to higher heights. And I will always open our eye and see community development takes sacrifice. Not just about the name, it's about what you contribute and how you can help the community to grow. Let us be truthful and let us be very watchful of that kind of as don't develop in the community, where people are bent at recruiting others into negative perspective. And if you not yield to them for recruit you, they want call you names, they want rip you apart, they want more or less push you so that you will bow down. Let's stand strong for the truth. Let's continue to build so that our community will remain for be second to none. On that note, I say let God bless with SLAA and let God bless we all. Now thank you. Tata.